Hey there. Today we're going to talk about 3 super simple foods that can do some amazing things for your artery health. This is some really powerful stuff, so let's just jump right in. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered what's actually going on inside your arteries on a day-to-day basis? Because, there's this process that can happen so quietly over many years that you wouldn't even know it's there. But understanding it, that's the first step to really taking charge of your health. And this right here is what we're talking about. Arterial plaque. The easiest way to think about it is like a slow, steady buildup on the inside walls of your arteries. And as you can imagine, over time, that can make it just a little bit tougher for your blood to get where it needs to go. It's a quiet process, for sure, but it's one we can definitely influence.
And that right there is the fantastic news. Even though this whole plaque thing can be silent, our response to it can be anything but. In fact, the choices we make every single day about what we eat, well, that might just be one of the most powerful tools we have for supporting our heart health.
So where do we start? Well, our first solution is probably sitting in your kitchen right this second. We're talking about a classic, something that's been loved for centuries, and for good reason, garlic.
So what's garlic's secret? Well, it's not magic, it's chemistry. See, garlic is packed with these natural sulfur compounds. These are the real heavy lifters here. Their main job is to support healthy, smooth blood flow. And the result of that? It helps your body keep its cholesterol in a healthy, happy balance. Pretty amazing for something so small, right?
Okay, moving on to our second food. This one is an absolute breakfast champion, and you're about to see why. Let's talk about oats. But first, before we dive into how oats work their magic, we gotta get this straight. You've probably heard people talk about good and bad cholesterol. Well, here it is. LDL is what we call the bad guy. That's the stuff that can contribute to that plaque buildup we talked about. But HDL is the good guy, the hero that actually helps get the bad stuff out of your system. And this is where oats shine. Their superpower is a special kind of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. Just imagine it's like a tiny sponge moving through your body. Its job is to soak up that bad LDL cholesterol and help escort it out. So what's the bottom line? You're literally giving your body less of the raw material it could use to create that unwanted buildup in the first place.
All right, for our third and final food, we're taking a trip to the ocean. Let's talk about the incredible benefits of fatty fish. Fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, they're absolutely loaded with a nutrient you've definitely heard of, omega-3s. Now, what's so great about them is that they really help support arterial flexibility. Think about it. You want your arteries to be flexible and efficient, not stiff. And when they are, the end result is just fantastic for your overall heart health.
So let's take a step back. We've talked about garlic, oats, and fatty fish. You start to see the pattern, right? These aren't just things you eat. They're like little investments you make in your body's future, one meal at a time.
So let's boil it all down into a super simple plan. Step 1, add more garlic. It's that easy. Step 2, eat more oats. And step 3, try to get some fatty fish into your week. It doesn't have to be complicated to make a huge difference.
And I really want to leave you with this idea. The small, smart choices you make today, they're really a gift you're giving to the future you. It's a simple promise, but a powerful one. Your heart will thank you tomorrow.
So the big question is, where are you going to start? You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Just think about it for a second. Of these 3 things, what's one little change you could actually see yourself making, maybe starting today? Because that's where it all begins.